Hello everyone, this is the first in a series of videos I will be making on how to build cheap 500-point patrol detachments of various factions in Warhammer 40k to give you a springboard into each army without blowing your entire load on an army you'll end up hating. First up, my boys! Orks are pure fucking awesome, fighty little bastards, and you'd be stupid not to play them in 40k or fantasy. I mean, come on. These creative, violent little dinguses are great in the fluff, even if they are a bit lackluster in the tabletop at the moment in 8th edition. But hopefully that'll change come October. I am so excited for our new codex. So, unfortunately, being a swarm army, orcs are going to cost you quite a bit up front. Even buying smart, they aren't a cheap army. But if you do it in the right way, you'll be fighting and winning very soon. Your army isn't going to be the best at shooting, but you're absolute beasts in close combat. So, first up, don't make the start collecting box your first purchase. Start collecting my ass. Some asshole at GW decided that it didn't need a fucking HQ in it, and that a Def Dread was an essential piece of hardware. But, oh well, if you really want it, you could turn the Pain Boy into a Big Mac by slapping on a different head, or you could say that that boss knob is actually a war boss, and then it turns into a decent investment, but still not the first thing I would buy. Nah, what you're first going to want to do is load up on boys. They are the bread and butter of almost any orc list these days, and you'll need lots of them. 4 boxes should do the trick to begin with, but you can never have enough boys. I think you'll probably buy 2 boxes of boys for every one of another unit in your army when playing Orcs, so I hope you like the models. For a slightly cheaper alternative and a bit of a change in models, you could buy Savage Orcs from Age of Sigmar, which come in boxes of 20 and arm them with bows, which those, archaic bows probably aren't any worse than our Sluggas. And they kind of fit the flavor, so, yeah. Double dipping between AOS and 40k is a great way to be cheap, especially if it's cool in the flavor. Next, you'll want an HQ of some sort. I'd go with the War Boss, as you'll want to pick some up eventually. Again, you could just point at a boss knob on a raised base and say, that dude is my War Boss if you want to be really cheap, and honestly, that's not a bad option. To round out your 500 points, I'd suggest a Battle Wagon. Again, something you're probably going to want to buy several of eventually. Now that trucks suck dick, it's our best transport. The Battle Wagon won't blow up after 1 turn of shooting. Load up a little bit less than half the boys you bought into this monster and watch them roll. You could buy the overpriced GW model of the Battle Wagon, or you can make your own like a true Big Mac, but some of us, like me, aren't that fucking talented. So that leaves us with 1 HQ War Boss, a squad of 21 Orc Boys and a Boss Knob, a squad of 19 Orc Boys and a Boss Knob so they can fit in the Battle Wagon, and said bag Battle Wagon. Bought entirely from GW, that's going to cost you about $200 American, or less if you're lucky enough to live in England, you lucky like fucks, and about 500 points after various options. As always, try to find boys on eBay or third-party retailers for cheaper. Any dollars you can shave off is more to spend in the future. To add on to this army, I'd buy a Weird Boy. What you can do actually is you can buy an AOS Orc Shaman, such as Wurzog's old mini, which look very similar, and I think I like the model a little bit better, but that's just me. And you could maybe buy the start collecting at this point. Of course, you'll always need more boys, so anything that gets you boys is not terrible. Def Red and Pain Boy are actually pretty good options, so again, not the best place to start, but now that you've got this little base, you can definitely buy it. Just remember to avoid war bikes like the plague. They are ass at the moment. I know they look cool, but just don't. So hopefully this video has helped you get your own WAH started and be a little bit more informed with what you should be doing with your hobby dollars. I am always looking for more feedback. So does this army suck a massive green cock? Do I need to rethink my life choices and including a Battle Wagon? Are war bikes actually good? Well, no, but I want to hear what y'all think anyway.